Hey, what's up guys, it's your Roger, and today we are going to be doing another Lego build. The last time we did a bunch of Lego cars, it was because some new cars had come out. I think that was in 2020, obviously it was 2021, but I think it was in the summer.
You're fucking idiot!
And we're doing the same thing again, except this time I'm going to split it up into a little bit of a longer part, because last time it was just so quick. So I went to the Lego store today, and I got a couple of Legos, and the first one you can see here, we got the two Mercedes, we got the Project 1 and the F1. We're not doing that today. We're going to be doing the Countach, but I thought I would also show off that I got the Lotus. It wasn't necessarily my first pick, but I went to two different Lego stores, and this was the only one the first one had. The other Lego store was fully stocked, so I just picked up what I felt like I wanted for, a couple of days, and then I'm going to go back out and pick up the ones that I missed out on, which were the Ferrari and the Aston Martin Duo Pack. So right here, this is the one that we're going to be doing today. We have the Lamborghini Countach, so I thought that I would bring out the Lamborghini Huracan, which is out of focus, and the Lamborghini Urus. And this one is 262 pieces, so not a crazy build, but right before the video does actually start, I wanted to bring up that I recently got the Porsche 911. I don't know what you would call this because it's not Speed Champions, but really, really big. I wanted to do a video on it, but I never actually ended up doing an intro to that video, so because of that, I never made anything out of it. But at the once we're done with the Countach, I'll have the time lapse of this playing at the very end. So if you want to skip it because it's not what the video is about, then by all means, but that will be at the end. So let's get into the time lapse.
Baby, I'm just thinking out loud. You know that I want to give it to you right now, but if you keep on putting it down, I'm shooting up the club. Shout it, it's getting out of hand. I know you want me to be your man, but you need to understand I'm shooting up the club. I need you to get up, baby, let me think. You know I ain't shooting blank.
Alright guys, we are at the halfway point with this car, and a couple of notes that I have is because of the odd shape with the Lamborghini Countach, similar to the 4GTs, if you guys saw one of my previous videos, because of the odd shape of this car, there are some really unique building techniques that I've not seen before. These little back panels right here, they go on in such a strange way that it actually had me kind of confused for a little bit. I wasn't understanding what they wanted me to do, because like the picture wasn't great, and the angle that they were displaying wasn't amazing, and it seemed really flimsy. But once you get it in there and then you build other parts on top of it, you realize how stable it actually is. Like, they're not coming off at all. But for a second there, it was really confusing me. And then the way that you build the entire bumper is really cool too. How you get everything to kind of surround the brake lights and the rear lights. It was a really cool process with that as well. So we're gonna go on to back two, and we're gonna finish up the front half. So start the time lapse.
This is really boring. You really need to up the energy level. I'm getting sick of this.
Alright guys, so I'm at the very end of the build, and instead of just putting the tires on in the time lapse, since you can't see that, I decided to put them on during the recording. And let's see how she looks. Oh, you guys can't see that. Wow, this is awesome. This is really, really good. This is a super unique vehicle. If you guys have done any of the other LEGO Speed Champions, this is super different. A lot of the build techniques use, I don't know what they call them, but it's like the levies, and like when you connect two pieces and it creates like a hinge. There's many, many hinges with this. Oh, forgot to put the driver in the car. So let's just go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, the steering wheel doesn't line up with the driver, but if I'm being honest, I don't really care that much. Put him right in there. Stick his feet in. Now he's nice and firm. We can put this back where we found it. And now it's a complete car. So we got the, I know it's out of focus, but that's because I'm trying something different with cinematic and it's completely out of focus. Maybe I can tap on the car. Yeah, there you go. So we got the Urus, the Countach, and the Huracan. And something that was kind of funny is at the very end, I don't think I've ever seen this before, but just to kind of let you know that you've finished, to show you that little like stars and stuff coming out. Kind of reminds me of like Lego games where, you know, the character quickly builds something and then all of a sudden it jumps up in the air and smashes down. So I think that's probably what they're maybe going for, or I could just be seeing nostalgia where there is none. So yeah, super good build. Very unique with all the hinges, and I really like it. And having that in the Lamborghini collection is really, really nice. Yeah, if you guys did enjoy, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
On top and she ain't gon' stop, got her hands on the headboard. Oh, we ain't got a plan. Wait a minute, I think she in love with me. I knew I couldn't trust bitches, and now she got a hold of my gun, shooting up the club. Baby, I'm just thinking out loud. You know that I wanna give it to you right now, but if you keep on putting in